Got Nick Harvey, former A&M defensive back here. Thanks, Nick, for giving us a few minutes of your time to talk about what's been going on. I know you left A&M a couple years ago, did some time and work playing at out in South Carolina. What has your time been since leaving A&M been like, and how would you kind of describe how your college career finished out?
Man, it's been a pretty long journey for me. Going to South Carolina, playing there for 4 games, and and dealing with a couple of things with my dad getting sick while I'm out in South Carolina, about 16 hours away. It was kind of hard for me. Then I dealt with some concussions there uh, that kept me out for the rest of the season. So we ended up using that the red shirt rule where you can play in 4 games. Dad been sick. I ended up coming back home actually in UNT, where I was real good friends with Coach Jennings. He recruited me out of high school when he was there too. We still have a great relationship. Talk to him almost every day, and he's willing to do anything to help me out. So right now it's just been a grind for this entire year. Training. Actually, I'm teaching and coaching at Lancaster Middle School, where I grew up at, and it's just been a long journey for me.
Yeah, yeah. So sorry, it kind of glitched there a little bit. Were you able to play at UNT, or did you just come back to finish your degree out?
Yes, I actually was in grad school there, and I played the entire season there. Finished up, had a decent season there. We didn't get the wins that we wanted to, but I had a good experience there at UNT.
Yeah, for sure. So I know you announced on Twitter the other day that you're coming back to Aggieland to participate in Pro Day. How did that kind of work itself out to get that invitation, and what kind of led you to being able to come back to A&M to do that?
Okay. I just felt like it was just more of me being comfortable. Me coming back home to be there at Texas A&M and actually do my pro day there. It's just about me being more comfortable and just being able to come back home and rep my Aggies one last time.
Yeah, yeah. Did you reach out to Coach Fisher, one of the assistants? Kind of how did that all come together logistically like that?
I actually been in contact with them since last year. I've been talking to his assistant from last year. I was supposed to do pro day there last year actually, so I was already kind of set up in the system. Then COVID came, and we didn't have a pro day. So as we got closer to this year's pro day, I reached out to them again, and they were willing to help me out and let me come back home and do my pro day there. And
Yeah, I mean, you look back at like what Jimbo and his staff has done with Nick Starkel after he announced he was going to transfer, and what he did for Johnny Manziel a couple of years ago. Does it? What is your kind of your impression of the coaching staff and what they've been able to do for guys even after they have left or done some other stuff with their life and wanted to come back or still be a part of the program in some way?
it's showing good character from the top down. Coach Fisher, me and him had a great talk, but actually before I left, we had a great talk, and I feel like it was just the best decision for me to leave at the time. But uh, me it's just showing that it's great character from the top down, and it's going all throughout the program. So I feel like for any recruit, it's to me that's a plus.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So let me make sure I got the timeline right. Did you play at UNT for the 2020 season or was the 2019 season?
2019 season.
Okay, so you've had because of COVID, you've kind of had a year off that you've been, like you said, teaching and coaching.
Correct. That's correct.
What is before we get into pro day? What has that experience been like? What have you been
Uh,
teaching and what are you coaching?
It's been a great experience. I actually got to see football on a different level as in coaching. I coached. I was a head coach of the seventh grade at the middle school, and I actually helped with our varsity football team at the high school. And then right now I'm actually coaching baseball for the high school, helping. I'm an assistant coach for the baseball team. Um, I'm teaching a math lab, seventh grade at the middle school, and it's been a great experience just giving back to the community that I grew up in.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's cool. Could you ever think back of when you were in seventh grade football and how much grief you gave your coaches back then? And is it pretty funny turnaround?
Yeah, it's actually funny because we have three coaches that are still there. So I'm under them right now, and they always have different stories to tell the kids, and the kids just will laugh it off. But it'll be true stories, and it's just great stories that we can all look back on and just reminisce on the things that has happened.
Yeah, so having a year off, I know everyone with COVID, it's been weird trying to stay in shape and stuff. Like, what have you done to stay in shape to be ready for a pro day like this?
I actually took a couple months off in the fall. Just to get my mind back right, and also be able to coach football at the time. Football takes up a lot of time coaching, so took a couple months off, got back into it, and towards the end of last year, and I feel like I'm in the best shape I've ever been in right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're going into this pro day. What do you hope to show? What do you hope to get out of it? And what are you looking forward to?
I'm just hoping to have a great day, just to come up, uh, just to show out. Honestly, it's been a great experience, and I just want to finish off my college experience the right way. I feel like this is my chance to actually get in front of the scouts one last time and show what I can do as far as me being smooth in my position drills, me being fast in the 40, me being strong on the bench press. I just feel like it's gonna be one of my best days I've had in a minute.
Yeah, I know you said you've been kind of back and forth to College Station. There's still plenty of guys on the team and around that you're playing with. What is it going to mean to you to be able to kind of be back with some of those guys and working out with them again?
Like I said earlier, it's just I feel way more comfortable being around those guys, and I just can't wait to see all this come to the pro day and show up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, being a defensive back, I mean, one of the headliners of this pro day is going to be Kellen Mond. You probably went up against him in some scout team stuff and like that. What are those scouts going to see, and how have you seen him develop through the years as well?
Man, I've seen Kellen go from being great in high school. We actually knew him coming in because he was from San Antonio, but played at IMG. We seen him go from great to being greater. Coach Jimbo has turned him to a monster. He went to that Senior Bowl and showed what he can do with a strong arm, with great throws, and then also being smart at the quarterback position. At this pro day, I feel like his stock is just gonna keep rising.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And uh, what if you get signed, you get to go play some pro ball, or if you don't, after you're done with football, whenever that is, do you see coaching and teaching as your future as well? How well have you kind of ingrained yourself in that?
Uh, Regardless of whether I get signed, I play a couple years, or if I don't get signed right now, I plan to keep coaching. I actually want to. My goal is to coach at the college level. So anywhere is fine. I just want to coach. I just want to always give back. Uh, I started with my community. Want to give back to the younger generation. Want to keep giving back, and I just want to. I just love winning. So I just want to win in life.
Yeah, we'll close out with this. I'm curious. Are you more of a hitting coach of the baseball or a pitching or a field? What's your expertise there?
I actually played shortstop in center field
Yeah.
growing up. So I'm pretty much balanced, hitting, fielding, pitching, pretty much everything. Just helping out wherever I can help out.
Gotcha, man. Well, I appreciate it so much. Thanks.
No problem.